in Busia County.
All right, and now we want to talk to Edwin Sifuna, who is the Secretary General of ODM. Thank you very much, sir, for joining us here on KTN News Desk. Now, Moses Wetangula has said he's cut all links with Raila Odinga and he has termed him as a traitor. And also, he's planning to form a regional bloc, a regional party for the Luhya bloc. What implications does this have for ODM if it goes through?
Well, first of all, you don't cut links by speaking in funeral barazas and bars in rural areas. The office for filing divorce papers in political matters is here in Westlands at the Registrar of Political Parties. So we are waiting to see if Ford Kenya will write officially to the Registrar of Political Parties to indicate the intention of cutting all links with us. But for us as a party, we wish him well. We know that we have been very supportive of him. Even when he ran in 2013, ODM actually stepped down its candidate for Senate in Bungoma so that he has a good chance. When there was a by-election after his win was nullified by the courts, we supported him fully and ensured that he recaptured the seat. So when he talks about Raila being a traitor, I don't understand what it means, because even when the challenge to his being a registered voter was made by a voter at the IEBC, I remember it is Raila's lawyers who battled, including myself, with Senator Orengo, who battled to ensure that he won that. The tag of traitor is a tag that cannot be attached to Honorable Raila at any particular point, because he has stood with Moses Wetangula all through. So for us, we wish him well.
And of course, Moses Wetangula still says that he wasn't opposed to the dialogue ODM leader Raila Odinga had with President Uhuru Kenyatta, just the way it was conducted. Now, many are still questioning what the endgame of this handshake is. As ODM, are you aware of it?
The dialogue has not even begun. I mean, it has not been conducted. So how do you question how it was conducted? In fact, the two leaders have agreed that because the issues that affect us as a country are broad and deep, that in fact the committee of two of Paul Mwangi and Ambassador Kimani were going to come up with modalities, including broadening the teams that would actually sit down to have this dialogue. The dialogue has not been had, so for anyone to criticize something that has not happened is somebody being disingenuous. So for us, we urge patience. We know that it's been about a month after the handshake and people are anxious, but we continue to urge our supporters to support this initiative and to give time for these committees to begin the actual dialogue, and people will see where it is going.
Right, with Wetangula saying he has left NASA, where does this leave NASA?
Well, first of all, you should know that for us, as I have said, you cannot just leave NASA when you're speaking in funerals in Kabuchai. You need to come to the registrar's office here and indicate that intention in writing. So we'll comment on that when we get there. But as a fact, Wetangula leaving the coalition is inconsequential. We are the ones who've been carrying him on our shoulders. And in fact, ODM feels lighter now, having put down this burden that we had put upon ourselves. So we wish him well. But for us, you will see a lighter, more sprightly ODM that is able to move and attend to the needs and desires of its party membership without being held back by these so-called coalition partners.
All right, as the Secretary General of ODM, are you trying to say that Wetangula has not informed you formally that he is out?
He doesn't need to inform me. He needs to inform the Registrar of Political Parties that the alliances that he has entered into with ODM and our party leader are over. So you don't do that by speaking in the villages down there. You write formally. The Secretary General of Ford Kenya should write formally to the Registrar of Political Parties to say that they have seized